Let's talk about the process of getting old and how your body is affected spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now, and maybe I'll cover emotionally as well because that's important. So let's start with physically. Physically, if you don't use your muscles over time, they begin to weaken. Your stronger muscles will pull the weight. Your weaker muscles will not be doing what they're supposed to do, which means that your stronger muscles will become fatigued and you will have aches and pains and issues within your body. Now, we can use the knees, for example, because a lot of times when you go to the doctor and you say that you're having issues with your knees, your doctor may offer to send you for an MRI, and then they may send you to go to physical therapy. Many people don't want to go through the process of physical therapy because they're thinking, if I have to use these knees, then they're just putting me through even more pain. But the pain of doing nothing is always worse than the pain of doing something. Because, and what I mean by that is the pain of doing nothing about the muscles that are weak basically keeps you in pain. And it's a pain that you can't shake because not only have you created stagnicity in that area, but your muscles are not being used like they're supposed to and they're not strengthening. But if you go to physical therapy and they actually take you through a process of building those muscles, it will better support your joints in the areas that they're in. And then you won't have the issue with the pain that you had before. Actually, you'll be stronger and your body may move more fluent. Humans are not considered to be old. The old is a word that is used to speak of aging. But you can have someone whose body is supposed to be aging, but they don't have issues with any of their muscles because they're keeping their muscles healthy. And so they'll say you have, the body of a 65-year-old, but your spirit is this. Well, a lot of times your body doesn't have to be a body of a 65-year-old. Your body can be a body of a 45-year-old. It can also be a body of a 20-year-old as well. If you know what you're doing, your hormones may be different. You may have to eat different so that your body can move better. But it is about adapting to the changes that are going on in your body. Mentally, if you start having some type of stagnicity or like brain fog or forgetting things, it's normally because you are overwhelmed and overdoing. We do not live in a society where people are taught to take time out for themselves and allow the mind to rest. And the brain, absolutely, the mind needs rest, okay? And when I think of the mind, so when I think of the brain, I think of the physical. When I think of the mind, I think of the intelligence of our body. So the systems that are our intelligence. So like our lymphatic system, our nervous system, all of those systems that are underlying but always giving us feedback. And, our subconscious, our unconscious, our conscious mind, like literally neurons and, things that are, we can't see, but we know that they're always speaking to us. Our cells, our organs. At times when we are overwhelmed, we create a break in the communication. And so that can cause our mind, when we're not doing things, when we're not learning new things, when we're not trying to figure things out, it can age our mind. Like literally your mind can actually start to age. And then it takes me to the next, thing that I was going to talk about, emotions. How you handle your emotions. Emotionally, you can feel, that you are getting old. You can feel that you can't do what you used to do. And most of the time, you're just out of practice. Most of the time, you haven't prepared your body to do the things that it is that you want to do. So you're always thinking, oh, I can't do that. It's not that you can't. It's that you have not prepared for it. So emotionally, if you are holding on to things that no longer serve you, old stories, old ways of practice, if you're still at the same job, just giving all you got in a place that you aren't happy of being a person that you're not happy being, then of course it's going to age your mind. It's going to emotionally stress you. It's going to mentally stress you. It's going to physically stress you because you're going to be dragging yourself versus being happy to be there. And spiritually, you will feel resistance because anything that is not natural to who you are, it will make you feel like you're dragging yourself through the mud. So you're not old. You're just out of practice. So let's get the practice in.